Woman of the Year in Business in the entire state of Ohio. I encourage you to listen closely to her story. Her story is as good or better as a person that she is. We love her to death. She is a sister to us, even though she lives so far away. We love her to death. Please welcome new sales director, new pink Cadillac driver, Rossy Rivera.
Thank you. Buenas noches, good night. It's a pleasure for me to be here with you from Ohio, working in Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan. It's really an honor for me to be the first Hispanic Cadillac driver in all these 3 states. I've been in Mary Kay for 10 years. When I started Mary Kay 10 years ago, my first Maple Lag, I was so scared because I didn't speak enough English. I think I got better after 10 years. My English was too little, just probably my first skincare classes was sign language. Put it on. Put it like this. Do it like this. That was my first skincare classes. No English at all. My first skincare classes, I sold more than $300 with sign language. So if you think you are shy, you cannot tag. You can sell $300 still. Okay? My next and the list, when I come here, I different culture. I like hot sauce. I like tacos. And like today, I bring a lot of different hot sauce. I have my purse with me. I learned to live here. So different culture. That was my challenge. My next and my list, it was, when I moved here, I already was a director in Mexico. I had 3 offspring, and when I moved here, because I'm being divorced for 8 years, and I have 4 daughters, and I opened my heart to an American man, and I thought he's gonna marry me, but he said, I never asked you to marry me. And I said, oops. So I had start all over again in the United States. I bought my starter kit, I bought it again. So I had to start from the bottom again, like you start as a new consultant after being director for 8 years in Mexico. So I have a broken heart in there. And my brother, who told me he's gonna help me to move on here in the United States, he said, why don't you start working like all Mexicans? Like cook or cleaning toilets or something. I said, excuse me? I already have a business. I have Mary Kay. So I didn't have any support. No friends, no support at all. The only people who could help me here, it was my brother and my fiance, that I thought it was a fiance. Okay. One more on the list. What do you need, girls, to start a business here in the United States? Money. I didn't have any money, no money. What else? If you don't have money, where do you go? At the bank. So
Credit card.
what the bank is going to ask you? Social security number. I didn't have any social. I didn't even know that you need a social security number here. So I didn't have. What else? Credit report is history. I didn't have that either. I didn't have a house. I don't have a home. Okay. You know, here is cold, right? Minnesota is cold. One of you been in Mexico once? How's the weather in Mexico? So, from Mexico to Minnesota, I don't even know the snow. The first time I saw snow, I felt like I was in the little, yeah. I thought I was in the middle, like I feel like I am a little doll in the middle, I was so, no credit, the difference weather. It was too cold. Now I love it. One more on my list. I didn't have any friends. No friends. I was by myself here. So no friends. Sometimes your friends can help, right? Most of the time. See? No friends. No car. Thank you, Kay. Because I remember my first skincare classes. I had to ask my hostess, can you please write me to my next skincare class? I have to do 3. I had to ask, I drive a bus, and then I had to, schedule 3 at a time, and I asked my hostess, will you please write me to my next skincare class, and I will give you an extra gift. So, no car. And of course, no insurance. See? You remember, you met me at that time, you remember? And I was so scared. And I was so broken. Everything inside, outside of me was broke. I didn't know how to start. Because all this, it was together in one day, in just one moment. Probably someday your car got broke, and 2 days later you can have it. Or probably you don't have money right now, but you will have your money. Probably right now, the weather is cold, but it's summer. But all together, give me a break. All together, and I sat down and I said, God, come on. I have 4 daughters. And that time, Roxana, that she's here, she was 9 years old. You was 9?
Yeah.
My oldest daughter, who's a director too now, Karina, she was 15, my next one 14, the next one 11, and then 9. Teenagers. They didn't speak any English either. And you know what else? I have a broken heart for them, because when we moved from Mexico to here, they took 1 year less from their school. And they had to go to ESL. And they were in the best school there, they were in private school, and now here, they think that they were the less person, because they don't know anything, they didn't understand anything. And the teachers, sometimes they think they're doing for good, but they don't understand sometimes our culture. The difference between I don't understand what you say and I don't hear. So sometimes they just speak out loud and say, wait, I can hear, I don't understand, but I can hear. Sometimes. And a lot of people are very patient with us. That's how I'm not. So, and after being a director in Mary Kay, and I took everything all together to start my business, but you know what? When I was speaking with God, when I was talking with Him, I feel something in my heart. Like, Karen, follow your dream. Like she say, like Kay, that she followed whatever she was feeling. I felt the same thing. So it's very important for us sometimes, when we have circumstances, when we have our challenge, to stop and smell the roses. Stop and see what is inside of you. Because this is, for me, that's what it was for. To make that stop in my life. I didn't have any of this. But I realized, because I am an accountant, so I made a balance in my life. I said, okay, in my list, I don't have this. But in my other list, I have 4 daughters, I have my determination, I have my dreams, and I have Mary Kay. And I said, I can do it with this. I don't need anything else. I can do it. And after I took a decision, and I started my business, Mary Kay, it wasn't easy in the beginning. Especially when I had to go skincare class to a skincare class, and being with my 4 daughters and home. Karina, the oldest one, has to take care of the other ones. And then sometimes they miss the bus, and sometimes, many little things that I don't even remember because I don't keep in track of that kind of things. I keep in track of other things that I will show you later. So, this is how I start. If you right now find out in a position that you have some circumstances in your life, some challenge in your life, let me tell you this. You have something really good in you because you are a child of God, because He made us with seeds of perfection, with seeds of talent, with gifts, and I always believe that. And I feel so strong. And I said, okay, I know why you are giving me this, because you know I can do it, and I will do it. And with this, let me tell you something. I started learning English, and I did it at home by myself because I couldn't go to school. I didn't have time. I had to work. I didn't have time to cry either. I cried after 10 years. At that moment I didn't. So, different culture, I learned how to live with you, and I love you. I love your blue, green eyes. In the beginning I saw it, I don't know how they can see with I was still, I say, Colleen, you are very light blue. You can see it like that. My eyes are very dark. So I learned your culture. See? Broken heart, I didn't even remember. After that, he called me and said, I'm ready. Hasta la vista. No friends, just look around you. I am the only daughter in my family. I have 6 brothers. So for me, sisterhood is very important. I asked God to give me just a lot of, I remember when I was 13 years old, teenager, and I said, God, give me a lot of women in my life. Many daughters, many women in my life. And look at you. Oh my God. Thank you. 4 daughters and a bunch of beautiful ladies in all colors. Oh, I'm so rich with friendships. No support. I have all support in the world. Cars from my directors, from my national, friends in my way, my daughters. See, I have a lot of support. Money, John say, money is cannot buy happiness. You say like that, but you know what? I can buy nice shoes, and that makes me happy. I'm so happy because I have beautiful shoes, right? Social Security number. I don't know how, but God knows how. I don't even know. But like 5 years later, I got a Social Security number. No credit history, I don't need it. I don't need it. I can buy cash. I had good money with Mary Kay. Oh yeah. I don't have to buy a car. I don't have credit history because I don't have to buy a car. I've been driving for free times 10 years. My first car, I received my first car 4 months after I signed my star consultant here in the United States. 4 months later. 2 months later, I become a director. So, I have a new car. And now I'm driving my pink Cadillac. Oh I love it. It was one of my dreams, pink Cadillac, yeah. So I have a pink Cadillac. Weather, only 1 year we suffer about weather. I even put Rossy and my daughters and ski jumpers to ski. I didn't, but I made them do it. So we enjoy the weather. No car, well, 6 cars, 6 new cars. hard to communicate? I mean, it is? It's hard for me right now to communicate with you?
No.
Are you okay with me?
Yeah.
Can you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, either. But let me tell you what else I have in this list. 2 of my 4 daughters, all of them they got married with beautiful, wonderful men. 2 of my 4 daughters, they debuted last June. Twins, Roxana, my youngest one, and the older one they become a director. So that's all. That was a dream. That was one of my dreams. I want to pursue my other 2 daughters. Later, they will come back. They will come here. God, I took God as my partner. He's still with me, and He will be with me, and I will be with Him. You know, sometimes you feel like you cannot do anything. Well, just think, if Rossy can do it, with no English, with no car, with no this, I can do it. And you can even call me, and I can tell you how to do it. And I can, go with you. I love my job. Friends, money, being Cadillac, my best check, I was like, oh my God. And I have more than $8,000, and I say, okay, I don't have my dollars anymore with me. I had to pay for my own personal bills. How many pairs of shoes I can buy? And let me tell you this, I did something really wild and crazy. I ordered 30 pairs of shoes. Let me tell you, in my closet, Rossy's here, she always goes in my closet. How many pairs of new shoes you have right now? That was one of my dreams, to have a lot of shoes. A lot of shoes, so I have. Jody, you and your sister were one of my angels. Do you remember when I got here? Do you remember when I been in your meeting with your sister? I was just there looking at, if they laugh, I laugh, because I don't understand what they say. But Mary Kay, you don't need a language. Yeah, and they helped me. And many things happen in my way here. And as Trish said, I just got a call on my way here. This is more than I expect. When you have the right attitude and you don't see your circumstances, but anyway, you go ahead. It doesn't matter how long are you going to get there. 5 years, 10 years. For me, it took me 10 years. But, oh my Lord. When I got here, in my way here, they called me. And they did, they nominated me for the Business Woman of the Year in Ohio. How did they know about me? I didn't know, who are you? I am the president of the Chamber of Commerce. And I say, okay. Can you send everything in my email? Because I want to understand everything. Are you, this is Rossy Rivera, are you? This me? Yes. And they say, well, we have one more nomination for you. And I say, okay, give to me. And they say, you are the most, the number one. How do you say it? The Hispanic, what?
Influential Hispanic in Columbus?
Yeah, the most influential Hispanic in Columbus. Women in Columbus. So I have 2 nominations. Yeah. And Trish called me, Kay, all my sister director, and say, Rossy, are you willing to speak your story, your inspirational story in Maple? God. Okay. When I sat down and I say, God, why? Come on, give me a break. Now I say, God, you are so good. Now come on, give me a break with as many things at once. When you have the right attitude, everything, the people in life, and everything is you grow, to help you go in the path. God just needs your little cooperation, just little help. That's like, be willing, open your mind, open your heart, do what your director say. I'm glad that you are here, because here it can be the beginning as you was for me. 10 years ago was my beginning here. And you know what, one more thing, really good thing. I want to start my own retreat in Spanish next year. Now, so it's a home for me. Yes, yes. I hope I'm still can come here to be with you. I hope so. I love you so much. I hope, I really hope, from the bottom of my heart, that my life can inspire you at least a little bit. Just think, just stop and think what is in your heart, because you don't know what you're going to find there. You don't know. It's something huge is in your heart. Just follow, just dream, be willing to dream, open your mind, open your heart, and go for it. In America, you have a lot of friends who can help you, who can, help you, who can, come on, I can help you, are not alone. You think you are not. Just call your director. Don't call anybody else. Just the director. She's the best. She's your angel. She's gonna guide you. Thank you. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, everybody. I really love you.
It's no surprise that Rossy is truly a blessing to our area. I think that all of you, most of you know that a lot of people say, the Midwest, they're such hard workers. You hear that a lot. And I think that Rossy being, moving to Minnesota was such a blessing for our area. And she has the most amazing work ethic that I've ever seen, and that unwavering faith. And I just feel so blessed to call you my Mary Kay sister. And it's no surprise that she was our National Area Miss Go Give at seminar. In getting to know her daughters over the last 10 years, imagine giving up your directorship and 3 offspring in Mexico to move here to truly give her daughters a better life. There's no bigger meaning of Go Give than that. And when I know what their life is like, seeing their wedding pictures and your grandchildren, it's amazing what you have done for your family, and you're just such an inspiration to all of us.